All right. So Monday, November 27, 2023. Let's get started with the market or pre-market analysis for today, and let's start with news. So we do have news at 10 a.m. Nothing before. So new home sales. Intermediate impact, really, I don't expect that much in there. There's no news at 8:30, so that's that. And let's also review what's the rest of the week. I'm gonna open this other site here and put it here. So tomorrow, consumer confidence at 10 a.m. At 9 a.m., there's a home price index. Nothing really much there. GDP on Wednesday, so 8:30 news there. So we need to be conscious of that. 8:30 retail inventories as well, and wholesale inventories there. EIA, petroleum also reports on Wednesday, and then jobless claims at 8:30 on Thursday. So plenty of news on Wednesday and Thursday to see any market move. PMI on Friday as well. So yeah, we do have some news today, though it's a little bit slow. There's new home sales at 10 and manufacturing survey at 10:30, but nothing that much there. So let's move this one out of the way, and this one as well. And let's review the levels. We need to be conscious during today's range. And I want to start with, and I moved these charts into one screen, so in that way I don't have to move back and forth as much with the monitors. I haven't opened my Thinkorswim platform either yet, so I'm going to go straight to point and figure on oil. I'm sorry, on gold. And what we do have here is this is the level I marked earlier today. So up here, we could probably move this one a little bit down. Oh, it didn't like it there. Let me see. I'm gonna have to paint it again to see if that one works better. No. Okay, I'm going to. The thing is that I did this in my other template, load, daily range. Okay, and then apply. Okay, this one is a little bit too thick. And I'm going to reduce this size to support line. I'm gonna put it at 2. Maybe 2 is too thin, but we'll try anyways to apply. Okay, that's good. Oh, and then all the other sides show up there. So okay, so I was saying that this is probably a good level as well. 2016 in the resistance. Overnight it went all the way up here. A little bit of overshoot, I would say, but I'm gonna put it right up at this level, and we do have the Darvas level there as well, so that's not bad. So right there. And then we do have the Darvas there, and we have the extension up here. And then in the lower side, I'm gonna shoot for this level here. Let me see what we have in history here. Yeah, that pivot there. There's another pivot there, and there's another pivot that we have to look with this mid here, which is that top over there. Okay, so there's a couple of pivots up here that also would work as a resistance. So that today, these two levels up here are of importance as well. I'm gonna expand this a little bit. Okay. Let me see here. Okay. Let's go to I'm going to do the same here because and most likely all of these things are going to show up. Load. I'm sorry, when I put this see all of these other levels showed up there. So I'm going to I had this one already drawn. Yeah, it's not working. Since I'm changing the chart and put it in this new window, I'm gonna come here and put 2, and then in the resistance I'm gonna put 2 as well. Apply. Now we have this level. Let's move it down, and I'm gonna put this up here and this down here. So put and figure, we are still bearish. We haven't moved up at this above the 10 SMA in here, but I do have some well-defined tops and well-defined bottoms here. So I'm gonna keep those levels there. We do have $77 and a little bit over 77 and 74. So I'm gonna leave these levels there. So take a note on those. It seems that the market wants to go to the mean, which is the middle section right here, and it has been a middle section for the last few days. Come up here, come back down. So it's kind of like consolidating in this area here, I would say. And so it wants to go to the mid, and we'll see if it's going to start moving to the upside there or to the downside. I don't really like this blue. So it could go to the upside or to the downside. So we'll see. Thank you for the like. Appreciate it. So let's go and look at let's look at ES, and I'm not going to mess that much with these levels. I was reading it before. I'm not going to change that much here, but this level, I have it at 45.73. You can call it 45.70. Yeah, 45.70 could also be a good level. See that pivot right there, and that is moving down. The 200 is down. I was losing the 200, but the 200 is down below here, so it's a little bit, I would say, extended. But we could easily keep going up and then or break below. So if for the bearish case, if we move below this this area here, then it could start bouncing and then move down. So that is what I would be looking for. Same thing for the bullish side. Momentum is slowing down a bit here. So we'll see. And oh, okay. I'm sorry. So levels here. I was saying it's up here at 45.73, and the low level here is 45.52. I would say 45.50. Yeah, around that area, 45.50 some. Okay, not to be exact, but it's an area, right? And then let's see NQ. In Q, I draw the lines up here, right above this top, a little bit above this top here, and that pivot also is important. So I would call this one 16,100. You can call it if you want. 16,100. And then the lower level here, because of those pivots here, potentially that pivot right there and this pivots here, I would call this one around that level as well, which is the same as we had last week on Wednesday, I believe it was November 22nd. Yes. So I would call this one 15,920, something like that. Take a look at this level also. I think that this level is also important. If it goes above that one, and it's giving over that EMA or SMA, the 10 days, the 10 bar SMA. So this one here, it's also important. 1600, I would call, and this one is marked by the center or the mid of that blue line you see right here in there. Probably you can barely see it, but it's right there, right below that price. So 1600 is also an important level. Okay, so let's go to the charts now, and I'm gonna start with gold. So I'm gonna mark all of these first. Here we do have gold in here. We're 5 minutes away for gold pit to open, and we are bullish in the dailies above the 2000 level. Had a interesting move in the overnight, and it's moving above this 2000 level, bullish. I would say bullish as well because of this momentum. Momentum also bullish in the 240, fighting against resistance and coming back a little in the last in the current bar, but forming a first bar on a bull flag, I would say. In the 60 minutes, it's fighting against this resistance level up here, moving horizontal, bullish as well, with a little bit of extended momentum, and now coming back a little there. In the 30 minutes, that is the big bar. We had at the at 8:30 last. Oh no, this one. I'm sorry. This one is 30 minutes. So November 27th had a move right here, and now it's consolidating down here. Okay, so I would say that in the 30 minutes is horizontal, neutral, with momentum moving down here. Okay, let's go to crude. And crude is in a reversal now. It has been bullish. It has been bearish for the last few sessions. But it's recovering. I would say that it's somewhat sideways. And forming a bear flag, but it failed with this tail here, and it's coming back up now. It's bearish. For me, it's still bearish in the bear flag. So we'll see if it recovers here or it keeps moving down. For 240 minutes, it's in a reversal trend. First bar in a bear flag, supported by this pivot though. So we'll see if it makes a double bottom right here and it starts moving up. So it's in a counter trend move now. In here on the 60 minutes is moving up, trying to reach that target there, 75.96. 2 minutes for gold to open. And now we do have the 30 minutes also trying to break this resistance level up here at in targeting 75.60. We'll see if what it does. Hey, remember tomorrow the 90% discount in Apex expires. So remember, if you're going to get any accounts or any accounts with them, check it out. The description. In the description, you do have the link for my affiliate code if you want to use that one. Okay, so ES horizontal, playing in between this level at the 45 80 4560 to a 4580 level, right there, fighting that resistance. Consolidating in the 240 minutes. Momentum is bearish. Momentum is bullish in the daily, but in the 240 momentum is above the zero line, a little bit extended, but it's retracing there. Same thing for the 60 minutes. I would say, all the moving averages are moving and getting closer together. So you do have that one, and this one here. All of them are moving in there. So it's in a bearish. It's in a bearish formation, I would say, neutral to bearish. If this one breaks below this doji bearish tail here, but it's moving to the opposite direction. So the momentum is positive, so it makes I wouldn't bet that much in this bear flag, but it's a bear flag anyways. So in the 30 minutes, also same thing, consolidating here, trying to decide if it wants to go back up to the previous highs or if it's going to break down below there in this, I would say, bearish flag, okay, or bear flag. NQ, we are bouncing off of this low here, moving up in the 240 minutes. So I would say that we are short-term bullish, moving up, and then it could face this diagonal here, right? So, but there's a kind of a double bottom right there that's making this price to move up there in the 240. In the 60 minutes, it's also compressing. In compression, coming back down. The big picture on the daily, we are moving horizontal. So you need to be very, very careful, especially today that it's a Monday. So but it's moving up on the 200 and on the 60 minutes, and but it's consolidating. You see the last 3 hours, including this last bar. There's a doji, so there's a little bit of indecision there, but its price is moving up. In the 30 minutes, we're trying to break to the upside here, above all the moving averages, and trying to get positive there. Okay. All right. So those are that is my analysis for today, and I'm gonna put some music now, and I'm gonna start looking at the move. If we do have any move in gold, right there, it's moving horizontally now, in a range, right against this resistance level that we identified earlier. So, okay, I'll put here crude oil. Crude is moving to the upside there. NQ and ES. So we have in gold opened right here. It opens right there, and now we are within this triple top right here at resistance, trying to break resistance now. There's another line here, which is our support, our resistance level, right above it. So I had the music a little bit. I had it up. I had the music activated. I apologize for that. If hopefully didn't bother the explanation earlier. So yeah, trying to break above that first resistance level. Now gold is coming back a little, keeping price in the range below that resistance level. I would say that we are in compression now, so be careful. In fact, in here, there was no entry right there, right? Because, you know, the moving averages are all together. There's a bounce off of that, and then it closed above the moving averages there. But the week is not starting above the moving averages. It started below the moving average. This one is also a high probability, could be a high probability trade, but very small right there. I would say, you know, anything could happen here, but we're right against resistance now, and the week is actually not clean. That week over there is not clean. It's below the moving averages. Now the price is above the moving averages. That's true as well. So, day 28. Crude is coming back down. In crude, there is a divergence there, which indicates that we may go into a range here. You have lower lows or lower highs there, and you have higher lows up here. So we're going into a compression. It seems that we are going into a compression. Gold at the resistance now. In momentum, there was a nice reset here on the fast line. Right here. But again, not clean, not really clean on that break. We should be at one target already. Yes. At resistance. Let's see what it does from here. Yeah, breaking above resistance. $8.30. And let's see what it does from here. Okay, momentum is a little bit extended now. Let's see if it comes back a little. So give us an entry opportunity. Crude is retracing here, forming this trend reversal breakout. It's triggering now right at the previous low level. I don't see my Ichimoku cloud right here. There it is. We are above the Ichimoku, above the cloud now. Triggering a wick out of the 50. Which is failing now. Let's see. It's as I said before, it seems that we are in a compression because we are having lower highs, lower lows in momentum, and now this it's reflected in the price. Gold is resetting now, coming back down to the resistance. And moving back a little. Gold failed on that break and found resistance up here at 2017, and it's coming back down now. Let's see if momentum gets some support here, or if it's going to continue coming back down. Crude is retracing now. Yeah, gold really is moving back down to the other end of the range here. So yeah, we are in a range. Not ideal trades today. 838 in gold, and we're in the other side of the range right here. Let's see what it does here. Forming a wick out of the cloud with the moving averages up above the price. Not really eager to take any trades yet. Crude failed to um, find support in the previous low, and now it's coming back down. Momentum did not bounce off of the zero line here, and kept moving down. So in a range. Breaking below the previous lows here. Now at resistance 2, right above it. Remember to subscribe and like this video if if you are having fun with this. I don't see that much fun anyways, but just in case. And check Apex. Tomorrow is the last day where you can get some discount here, 90% off, and then 80% on the renewals, I think it is, but 90% the first month. Make sure to read all the rules these guys have for you to qualify and pass that. Okay, so now gold is really failing, and probably would go and find some resistance at this midpoint. And potentially, if it keeps moving down, it would go to the previous high. It was a support right here. that was, just broken. Finding some support in the middle range of the range we marked. You see that blue line right there? That is our middle on. It was right at R2. Resistance here, support here, and that would be the mid. And found resistance right, found support right at that point there, which is this line right there, right to the tick to it. So see what it does from here. Stack Renko is at gray, so that's ranging, coming back up. There's a well-defined or a significant pivot high here and a pivot low right there. So we're right in the middle of these two. Crude is forming a wick out of the 18. Pit opens in 15 minutes. Triggering a bear flag in the 30 minutes in crude. We are below the cloud. Momentum is resetting in the in gold. We're at resistance. Momentum is crossing to the upside. We'll see what it does with this resistance up here. Seems that wants to go back down. Crude failed that bear flag, and it's starting to move up before the market open at 9, or before crude Pete's open. So histograms are green. But it's wiggling around that compression area right here. Let's see if it continues moving down after this retracement. It's really doing nothing here. Okay. Coming back down. Week off of the moving averages. First target down. First target met right now. 1, 2. Yeah, triggered. First target. Coming back up a little. All right, 8:51, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to check the description and the link for Apex. Like this video and subscribe and hit the bell notification button if you want to receive alerts when I publish videos. So trend reversal setup right here after that, triggering that first target here. And now if we go above this one, it's a trend reversal breakout. We are right in the middle of this. You would be right in the middle of this range, but it's moving up. So you can argue it's not. You can argue that it's a clean trend reversal. Really not that much because we are in the range basically, but But in this short-term picture, yes, we are, in the in between a high and a low, significant high lows of the move on this in gold. We'll see what it does from here, but it seems that we are ranging. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Have fun and be careful today.